Maxie boy, come on. See? Maxie, love you. You love mommy? You love mommy? Hmm? Oh, such a precious boy. Love, love. Good boy, Max. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Oh. Hi. Hi, darling. Hi, darling. No. Yes. Good job. Go. Next. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
No, Billy. Ôi. Cooper. Come here, darling. Come on. Mango. Love you, Mango. Good. Love you. Mango, come on. Hey, where did you go? Oh. Come on. Darling. Come on. Girl, Boo. Mommy loves you. Good girl. Yeah. No?
Come on, boys.